It doesn't get better without help. It doesn't get better without somebody reaching out and saying, hey, I'm here for you.
Happening now, the Tulsa VFW Post 577 is trying to find ways to deal with the record high suicide rates among Oklahoma veterans.
News on 6's Sawyer Bussey is on the story with what they're doing to save lives.
Staff Sergeant Miles Hunt carries memories of his almost 10 years in the U.S. Army with him everywhere he goes. Some are just a little more physical than others.
I was hit by an IED 5 September 2003. Took about a quarter of my face and part of my hand.
He and the soldiers with him survived, but Staff Sergeant Hunt came home a different man.
You know, dealing with the recovery, dealing with the incident itself. Had a hard time getting jobs and things of that nature. Had a hard time holding jobs.
He started going to the VA and says the help he received allowed him to slowly get used to his new normal, alongside men and women going through the same things.
Started talking with those guys and gaining the camaraderie, you know, back that I was truly missing.
Now Hunt volunteers at Tulsa's VFW Post 577 alongside Commander Josh Starks, whose father, an aviation mechanic in the U.S. Army, committed suicide just 2 days before his son's deployment to Afghanistan. The Post is dedicated to helping veterans cope with the PTSD and depression they face coming home from the war.
Oklahoma is a very high infantry state. The experiences that you have are sometimes more intense when you're in the infantry.
According to the Department of Veteran Affairs, Oklahoma veterans commit suicide at rates much higher than the national average. It's an epidemic. Commander Stark says the Post is fighting by giving soldiers a community and the tools they need to cope with their experiences.
It doesn't get better without help. It doesn't get better without somebody reaching out and saying, hey, I'm here for you.
On the scene, on the story in Tulsa, Sawyer Bussey, News on 6.